This is the biggest story in the NFL right now. I mean, we might have a team that doesn't play games for 2 weeks in a row.
In unprecedented times, multiple teams shutting down their facilities. What's going on?
We have the NFL wrestling with the first coronavirus crisis of this season.
The Titans will suspend in-person club activity starting today. Likewise, the Vikings. Those games are in jeopardy right now.
Again, the Broncos all out of quarterbacks for Sunday's game against the Saints.
Forfeiture, in theory, is out there. Clearly, no one wants to do that.
Right now, it is a fluid situation, it is an unprecedented situation, and it is a disconcerting, troubling situation.
This is how we're living this year. Everybody's going to have to make sacrifices. It's just what we're going to deal with. It's what commitment you're going to make to win.
BA pushed that early on in camp. Don't be the dumbass that causes us to forfeit games.
COVID has definitely thrown a big wrench into the overall pie of how we kind of maneuver week in and week out.
This situation that we're in, it'll never happen again. I mean, in my life, I don't think it'll happen again.
It's just crazy. Cases start popping up. It's like, okay, well, is the season going to get canceled?
There's been so many less people at the facility, right? It's only people that are coaches, players, and a couple staff. The locker room situation is definitely unique.
Testing every day, can't be able to go anywhere.
If a Zoom call on Thanksgiving is the best we could do, we're going to do that. You know, we're going to try to stay in contact.
You never know what someone's dealing with outside the building. You know, it really changes the way we approach the game mentally.
Usually, the bye week is a time to recharge, but not this season. COVID-19 has made sure of that. With travel out of the question and hosting anyone from the outside off limits, the players are left to reflect on a stretch of 3 losses in 4 games. For Ryan Jensen, it provides perspective, an understanding that others have far greater limitations.
Nervous. I don't want to mess it up and start crying. Hey, what's going on? Is this thing on? Is it working?
It's working. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Jeff. I'm Ryan Jensen.
Recently, Ryan learned the story of Jeff Hopkins, a man who served 4 years in the Army before he suffered a spinal cord injury in a motorcycle accident. 32 years later, Jeff still relies on a wheelchair to get around. And recently, he's in search of a service dog.
You know, after 32 years, I mean, I'm still real powerful. I still am strong, but it would just definitely help me.
So Ryan teamed up with Southeastern Guide Dogs, an organization that raises and trains service animals to the specific needs of people like Jeff.
People really don't know what's going on in other people's lives, and talking with Jeff and just how hopeful he is about life. Paralyzed at a very young age, and has found that joy in life. They wanted to get you on a call and let you know that you've been approved for your service dog.
No way.
And it's
coming from you. I believe it.
Looking back on 2020, you can find things throughout the year that you can learn from it and you can grow from it. And for me to help Jeff and provide this dog for him, that's something that I'll be able to take out of 2020 myself.
It's one thing to play ball, but to get involved in your community. I'm a little bit older now, but I still get pretty emotional about things.
Even when the world seems to be burning, you can still be out here serving others.
Best of luck tomorrow. Good luck. I'll be on TV.
I appreciate that.
Hello, Tommy boy.
The Bucs got some much-needed rest last week, and now they need to start winning.
Beautiful day to whoop somebody's ass, huh?
They've dropped 3 out of their last 4, but the playoffs are still in sight.
So much talk about Bruce Arians and Tom Brady and how those two offensive philosophies are melding together here deep into the year. But how about the defense? It has been knocked around here over the last 4 ball games.
Oh, I got those hands on. I'm about to hit somebody, bro.
The Bucs enter the game with the #1 rush defense in the NFL, and they'll need it. Today, they face the league's top rusher, Delvin Cook.
You want to go? Let's go.
They are really good down in this area of the field scoring touchdowns.
Cook is the main reason why he is in for the touchdown. And the Vikings make a statement here in the first half.
Tampa Bay's defense has held opposing teams to less than 75 rushing yards per game this season. Today, the Vikings have 71 in the first quarter.
Woo! Football's fun, Tom. Football is fun.
I feel like we're a really resilient bunch. You know, we had some injuries. Guys had to step up, and I feel like there wasn't much of a letdown in those games.
You don't want that. You don't want it.
First snap in Vikings territory for Tampa Bay. Brady all day, downfield. Touchdown! Scotty Miller.
Yeah, brother. Let's go!
The safety back here, he cheats on it. They're going to run a dig route out here. The post is going to come in behind it. The safety jumps the dig. He just does not anticipate that Brady's going to take a shot.
Yeah! Hey, good drive, 12.
The Buccaneers' offense isn't done taking deep shots.
Second down, pass caught by Brown over the middle. That will take it into Vikings territory, and the Buccaneers have to hurry up as they'll clock it.
Go! Go! Whew. No way! Hell yeah, we did.
They're going to leave 1 second on the clock. A Hail Mary situation. Pass on a 65-yard field goal try. Brady shows off the arm. Gronkowski down in the end zone. It is incomplete, but a flag. A pass interference against the Vikings. It's a 19-yard chip shot.
Went in the half right there, baby.
After a tough first quarter for the defense,
Let's get it, baby.
Tampa Bay turns up the heat on Minnesota.
We need to make a play.
They're down in 4. Pressure, and Cousins is going to go down. Shaq Barrett. Cousins is going to be swallowed up.
Yeah, crack his head. Crack his head.
Jones.
Yeah, brother. Let's go. Yeah.
Here's a pass caught for the touchdown. Gronkowski.
Roll!
That's it. That's how we start this, bro. Good. Y'all boys working. Yes, sir.
In the fourth quarter, it's all pressure all the time.
Blitz. And the ball's out. Cousins has to spin out, and he cannot get away. Down goes Cousins again.
That's good work. That's the way to finish the damn game.
Just a 4-man rush. Ball is out. Picked up by JPP.
How many you got today, 2?
I'll trade you those 2 for that 1 and that 4.
Oh, that was nasty.
This was kind of the pivotal game. Not that any of them are easy, but this was the pivotal game for them coming off of their bye.
Go make a run.
Yeah, we're trying. We got to get a few things. We're working at it, but.
You guys got all the team.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Thank you.
Bye, Kyle. See ya.
Big game. We needed it. They were right behind us in the playoff run, and we got it, baby. That's what we do.
You got to vote for the road for the Pro Bowl. I can't get it done without them. Straight up. Good team win today. Back on track. Calm flexing. You hear me?
We all stepped up when we had to, close the game. It's playoff football now. We got to get it how we live. Win any way possible. We got it done. You know, it was a gritty win. We came out, we were grinding, but, you know, win's a win. We'll take it. Love you.
On to the next, man. That's all I can say. One game at a time. One step closer, baby. One step closer. We almost there.
The Bucs come out of their bye week with a W, but their first half struggles continue. This week, A fast start is the focal point, and it begins at the line of scrimmage.
The scene is I'm a 3-time champion of get-offs. This man here is a 1-time champion. He says he's a 2-time champion, but they script me for my title, and I'm not correct. Did you or did you not script me for my title?
He was late to practice.
Did you? That's one question. Did you or did you not script me for my title?
He was not ready to run, so he was disqualified.
And not to mention, I beat everybody every race that day.
So imagine if I was in, I would have won the get off. But today is the last get off, and the 3-time champion is gonna win it. So.
We ain't gotta talk. We got the camera. I got at least 3. We ain't gotta talk. Hot, no, say hot.
Yeah, boy, that's too slow.
Hey, you can talk like you want all you want. You ain't want to be.
Let's go. Hey, camera don't lie. Hey, I want to see that on the phone. Let me see that. Come on.
It look like Sam going to have
You hear right there?
That JPP.
Thank you. Hey, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Your get off supposed to be the fastest thing.
Hey, mine was up. I'm
you
up
was
there.
the last one.
No, I wasn't. Just because I'm all the way at the end don't mean I'm left.
Hey, all the clips I was talking smack on.
Pass right here.
All the clips I was talking smack on, they ain't say nothing back because they know what's up.
Hey,
You probably all sides on those.
y'all see how confident he is right now.
Hey,
Watch when we watch the film. Holla at him tomorrow once we watch the film.
Okay.
Hey,
Y'all ready, yo?
Hey, whatever they can do, I can also do, but I can do it better. What movie?
I don't remember the movie.
Man, y'all whack. House Party 1.
Hey, ball out on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ball out. Everybody to the ball.
We up first.
It's uncommon for 2 division opponents to meet for the first time in Week 15. With New Orleans leading the NFC South, the Bucs have yet to clinch a playoff spot.
They had a tough season. They had let go of their coach earlier in the year, but they still had a lot of really talented players that were playing, extremely hard.
Bruce Arians told us point blank, those guys should be 8-5. They lost a lot of close ball games that they should have won. As for his own team, he says our mentality has to be for the rest of the way, it's do or die.
In order to get to the playoffs, we gotta win this game today. Leave it out on the field. Have your man back. I got your back. You feel? I take the ground for you. I got your back. I got your back on that knuckle. Let's go. Hey, move. Let's get started, man. We don't wait to turn up. We turn up now.
But instead, it's Matt Ryan who leads Atlanta to a touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Blitz coming. Ryan floating it to the corner of the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Gage on the reception, and the Falcons, the opening drive score.
NFL games are tough, and that Atlanta team was much better than their record shows, and they jumped out on us. They had nothing to play for at the time, and we had something to play for, but it looked like it was vice versa.
Ryan chugging away, wide open. He's got his man. Brady, pressure coming, and he's sacked again. What a start for the Falcons. Quite the opposite for Bruce Arians and company. Matt Ryan on fire today.
They were getting to us with their blitzes. They were playing on offense. They were possessing the ball, running it. They had, hit a bunch of passes. We went out in halftime, and JPP was just on fire.
JPP, he just hyped us up. He started, calling everybody out, telling them, no, we can't do this. If we want to make the playoffs, we can't, let this game slip away.
I feel like losers lose, man. Losers should lose and winners should win. And I think guys get caught in situations saving stuff. You know what I'm saying? Saving for the next play. Oh, next week I could probably do this. No, save it.
He was lighting everyone up, talking about all the different things we needed to do on offense, on defense, and showed incredible leadership. Those 30 minutes, I think, changed the whole football season.
First things first, the Bucs need their running game. Ronald Jones is out with a thumb injury, and Leonard Fournette digs in.
Trying to get something with Fournette and push the pile forward, and a solid run. That one just kept on going off the left side, first down and more, and Fournette inside the 35. Gonna give it to Fournette, and he is in for the touchdown. He's lunging towards the end zone. He's in Fournette's second touchdown of the day.
You know, after JPP routed us up that second half, you know, we got on the right track.
Brady moves away from pressure, looking, signaling, throwing. It is caught inside the 5. You talk about communication. He was pointing at Evans. Come on back. He did, and it's 1st and goal. Brady, quick throw. Godwin is in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans is just going to push up through Isaiah Oliver. You can see Kendall Sheffield right there. He's got coverage on Mike Evans. Watch, there's no way they could defend it with that coverage.
Down 17-0 at the half, the Buccaneers respond with 21 points in the third quarter. The biggest playmakers have woken up, and the biggest play comes from a man that's been waiting for his opportunity.
I heard the play and I was thinking, I may have opportunity to make a play right here.
4-man rush. Brady airing it out, going deep. He's got it to Antonio Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I lined up and I saw the coverage and Chris came in motion. And man, I had a great opportunity to get outside the guy and Tom played a perfect pass and I was able to finish the play.
They went 46 yards to Brown and his first touchdown as a Tampa Bay Buck. That's maybe the first really big impact play he's made.
We said, all right, we're not letting this get away from us anymore. We're playing like this the rest of the year.
Blitz coming. Ryan is buried, a huge loss. Down he goes. It is White again.
We made our minds up that this is what we were going to become over the last quarter of the season.
And that was one of the things that Tom Brady talked about, this team getting off to a better start. It's not just the offense, it's the whole team. And, is this going to be the first team that gets to play in the Super Bowl in their host city? That's been the topic of conversation the whole time. And I wanted to see the response.
No, don't never doubt us, man. Once we put it together, it's going to be get live time.
Hey, BA. Look, I know what you want to hear at the beginning of every season is when you're in. But this is a franchise, as you know, BA, when you joined it, they have not made the playoffs since 2007. There is nobody that has been here, Levante David, whoever it is, that has been in the postseason. So what would it mean for you, for this team on Sunday around 4 o'clock to say, okay, we accomplished that goal?
And that was the goal this year. It was to get in the dance, and anything can happen once you're in there. But get ourselves in the dance, and we have that opportunity Sunday.
The Buccaneers' last playoff appearance was in 2007. And then it's been season after season of hope, ending in heartbreak.
Honestly, some of them were relief that, we had such a bad season that I just wanted it to be over. And another part of me, hated it because I hate to lose.
Obviously, what was at stake for us, being able to clinch a playoff berth. Things was heightened as well. Things got a little, tight around here. Going to Detroit, playing against a great quarterback, so you got to be able to play full 4 quarters of football in all 3 phases.
For Levante, Mike, Cambray, Ali, guys that have been here their whole careers and never had the opportunity to play in this part of the season is going to be a lot of excitement for them.
Going into Detroit, one thing on our mind was, win and we're in. Coach Aaron said it all week, prepare the best that you can, and you'll like the result come Sunday.
We felt like, man, we better, we got to turn this up.
Which means Tampa Bay needs to overcome their recent string of slow starts and come out with a bang.
Big story this week in the NFL, certainly for the Detroit Lions, was 5 coaches being unavailable for this Saturday contest due to COVID-19 protocols. So now Matthew Stafford gets to work with his quarterback coach, Sean Ryan.
You know what he say? Off the bus with it. I'm off the bus with it today.
You know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. They're going to stop the run. They're going to test your protections.
Hey, we here, baby. We going to give all we got, 100%. That's all we know.
The Buccaneers, who have a major opportunity in front of them for a chance for their first playoff berth since 2007.
Man, let's go, man. This is bigger than the playoffs. We need to set a standard of how we're going to be for the rest of the season.
On second down, looking for Gronkowski. He hauled it in, and he's in for the touchdown. Brady looking deep again. Mike Evans, he gets the separation and the score. Mike Evans just tied his own Tampa Bay record with his 12th reception for a touchdown this year. Tom Brady just set the new Tampa Bay record for passing touchdowns.
You know, anytime you get a chance to know that when you win a game, you advance to the playoffs. You know, you don't want to necessarily back your way in, you know, by someone else losing or someone else faltering. You really want to put your best out there so that you can look at that performance and you go, yep, that's why we're in the playoffs, because of performances like that.
Fournette will walk home for the touchdown. Brady off the fake. Plenty of time to the end zone. Godwin touchdown.
Just stop it. Look at this catch by Chris Godwin. One hand, just throw it out there. Throw that right mid out there. Bring it into your body.
Tampa Bay with a steamrolling start offensively.
Tampa Bay's first half offense is unrecognizable, and that's a good thing. They total 410 yards and 34 points, which is the most in a single half in team history.
One thing you want to be able to do if you're Bruce Arians, you want to keep the hammer down right now. You want to feel great about going into Week 17 and into the playoffs, firing on all cylinders.
And off to DeAndre Swift. Dominican Sue, first man to touch it. That ball came out loose. Blaine Gabbert starting his second half with a throw down the middle. And Rob Gronkowski has a touchdown from Blaine Gabbert. That's now 8 20-plus yard passing plays for Buccaneers quarterbacks. Make it 9 and another touchdown. This one to Mike Evans, his second of the day and a new Tampa Bay record, 13 this year. Third down and 7. Under pressure and down he goes. And there is Herb Miller. First career interception.
He was able to dominate on each side of the football. A big victory, a big statement victory, a convincing victory. And was able to clinch our, first playoff berth in however many years.
And for the first time in 13 years, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are headed to the NFL playoffs.
It's not about you. Great job. We got a long way to go. This is just the beginning. All right? We knew we were going to get here back in August. Now it's time to really take care of yourself. Really bear down. All right? Let's go where we want to go, where we can go.
It's about damn time. The Bucs back in the playoffs. We got a lot of work to do. We're going dancing, baby. Me too.
Get the kids going.
1-3. Love you, buddy. Thank you, brother. Way to go.
Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. We came out here, got a statement win. 10 wins. Next up, playoff, baby. You coming. You coming. You coming.
This is when you gotta appreciate one another, man. Appreciate one another, man. Lean on your brother. This right here, man, is a moment, man. An incredible moment, dog. 10 wins, bro. Love you, Vontae. That's hard to get, bro. Yes, sir. We're gonna do it without being here for each other, bro. It's a bump. It's done. Let's go.
To be major, they try but couldn't break us. Promise you won't forget me when the champagne turn to rain. We about to be major, they try but couldn't break us. Promise you won't forget me when the champagne turn to rain. We about to be major.
The Bucs made it clear that even though they're in, they want to win today, get that 11th victory, that 5th seed, that top wild card spot.
With one regular season game left, it's easy for anyone to look at Week 17 as a formality. But for Mike Evans, it's the last shot to make history of his own.
Man, last time we played these boys, they punch first. Make sure we touch first, all right? Finish the regular season on a strong note.
with Brady leading the way and set to throw. Protected in the pocket. Pass completed. That's Mike Evans, who, as you know, with 40 yards receiving today, will set the NFL record, 1,000-yard receiving records for the first 7 seasons of a career.
You know, that record, I wanted it pretty bad, you know, because it's been 7 years in the making. It was so close, and it was almost a time where I almost didn't think I was going to get it.
Brady to throw, and complete. Open is Evans. Defender fell down, and Evans will get across the 45-yard line, a Buccaneer first down.
Man, he was determined to get it. He was so pissed off in that game. He was, how I love seeing Mike play is when he's focused and in the zone, I mean, he's unstoppable.
Protected well. Open in the middle of the field, inside the 15 and down to the 12. It's Mike Evans. And he is over 1,000 receiving yards this season. 7th straight 1,000-yard receiving season to start a career, breaking Randy Moss's record. Congratulations, he's in the NFL history books.
I think when you look at what Mike's been able to do, like how consistent he has been, he's fought through all of that to prove that he's a dominant force, not only like in this league, and he's done something that no one else has ever done.
Guys in the NFL pride themselves on being able to play, you know, a full season or close to a full season because, you know, there's so many injuries. And, you know, I was able to just, you know, be healthy and stay consistent throughout my career.
What he did this season, you know, was show, you know, why he's one of the elite players that this league's ever seen.
Mike Evans has been the glue to this offense for so long.
I was hyped up. I'm gassed up. Like, we were in the huddle, and like, I was like, the game's still going on. It's not like anything stopped. You know what I mean? So the game's going on. I'm like, yo, like, you just broke the NFL record. I'm like, this is wild, bro.
End zone touchdown! It was in the hands of Evans.
That's a catch that you want
Wait
back.
a minute, he's holding that left knee a little bit. I hope he's all right. Remember, it rained earlier, so that turf, he may have stumbled there. Hope that he is okay.
So he was running the slant, and he beat the guy so bad at the line of scrimmage, he was looking for the ball, and I was a little late getting it to him, and I threw it a little bit behind him, and he had to slow up, so he stuck his cleat in the ground to, you know, get his hands on the ball, and it slid out from underneath him.
The field was real muddy and slippery that game. You know, I was wide open, and I just felt my knee kind of like buckle a little bit, and the ball's coming, and I was upset that I didn't catch that pass because it was, you know, it was an easy touchdown for me.
I'm like, oh my God, like it just looked so bad. Like the first thing I honestly thought he was done for the year.
From where I was, it didn't look great, obviously. It looked like a nasty injury. And by his expression, and Mike's a very tough guy, I knew it hurt him pretty bad.
That's such a tragic ending to such a triumphant, you know, like accomplishment. You know, I look to the, you know, to the rest of the guys, and like we all sit like next to each other on the bench, and I'm just like, yo, like we got to pick up the slack.
Luckily for the Bucs, the receiver group is loaded with talent. Enter Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown.
Well protected and going deep inside the 5. Catch made. Chris Godwin, touchdown.
You definitely notice when you're in the zone like that, whatever you're doing, whatever you're gonna do, like it's gonna go your way.
See Chris Godwin, he's gonna run a wheel route. That is a mismatch right from jump. Tom Brady IDs it.
Whenever the ball's in the air and it's coming to you, like this is a catch, like no matter what.
Oh yeah, they scared, Chris. He's scared. He's backing up, 2-4, scared.
On third down after the timeout. A lot of room to run, but Tom doesn't do that. For the end zone, touchdown for the Bucs, Antonio Brown.
I love you, God. Thank you. Good job, man. Way to go. Love you too.
We've got a bunch of weapons. Second half, those guys proved that. Antonio and Chris, I mean, you're talking about 2 Pro Bowl guys.
Right on target. It's Antonio Brown. Wants to go deep. He hangs on inside the 5. It'll be first and goal.
Keep going. Let's go.
On third and goal. time for Brady. And the catch was a flag down as Antonio Brown spins into the end zone for a touchdown. A catch and carry on third down for Brown.
Love you, bro. Let's go! Hey, that's how you put the weight, dog. Go.
Godwin and Brown turn in their biggest games of the season. The two wideouts combined for 271 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Let's go home. Let's go get home.
The Buccaneers put the Falcons away and say goodbye to Raymond James Stadium.
2020 is now in the rearview mirror, and the 11-win Bucs with that hypnotic championship mindset of Tom Brady at age 43 put a cap on a great season for the Bucs with his performance today.
Over the course of 16 weeks, based on what you earn, you either make it or you don't.
You're up. It's your job. Let's go. Gives you a chance to either get exposed or get exposure.
You gotta try to finish strong and then try to end up in Raymond James at the end of the year.
When it comes down to it, it's what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do as a man, individual, that's gonna showcase your talent and stand you out as an individual.
We can't be expecting, fans or anybody else to bring the energy for us. We gotta bring our own energy. We gotta bring our pads, and we gotta stick together, no matter what.
Even in the moment, I was thinking about it. We're going to the playoffs next week. I have to find a way to play. If this thing isn't torn, then I have to play.
People want to see you and people want to know a guy like Mike Evans, who's as spectacular as a player he is. This is when everyone's really watching in January.
I'd rather be that Mark team. Who wouldn't want pressure on them? We can show the world that, pressure's, it don't bust pipe, but it make diamonds.
The road to the playoffs is complete, but the way back to Tampa is uncharted. There's a line of challengers ahead, led by a rookie who would like nothing more than to begin his legacy by ending the greatest one of all time.
Tom Brady, I'm coming. I want Tom. I want Tom.
Everybody coming for us. Everybody gunning for us. Everybody want to beat Tom Brady.
It's gonna be a big-time drive right here, fellas, right here. Come on. You know what 99's trying to do.
It really comes down to one game on one day for 3 hours and what you're going to do with the opportunity that you're given.